At 38, Daniel looked successful from the outside. A decent job. A rented apartment. Clean shirt every morning. People said, "You're doing well for yourself." But every night, when the lights were off, Daniel lay awake with a heaviness in his chest that had no name. He wasn't where he thought he'd be. The dreams he had at 22, starting a business, owning a home, helping his parents, felt distant now. Life hadn't collapsed, but it hadn't lifted either. It just stalled. One evening, after a long day at work, Daniel sat alone in traffic, watching the red brake lights ahead of him glow like a reminder of everything that felt stuck. His phone buzzed. A message from his younger cousin.
Bro, how did you figure life out?
Daniel laughed bitterly. Figure life out? He didn't even feel like he was living his own. That night, something shifted, not dramatically, not magically. Just quietly. Daniel realized something most adults learn too late: life doesn't fall apart loudly. It erodes silently, not through one big failure, but through years of postponing yourself. Years of saying later to your dreams. Years of surviving instead of deciding. The next morning, Daniel did something small but uncomfortable. He woke up 1 hour earlier, not to hustle, not to grind, but to sit with a notebook and ask himself one honest question.
If I keep living like this for the next 10 years, will I be proud of the man I become?
The answer hurt. So he made one promise: not to change everything, but to stop lying to himself. He enrolled in a weekend course he'd been avoiding. He stopped scrolling past opportunities because of fear. He began saying no to things that drained him and yes to things that scared him. Progress was slow. Some weeks, invisible. Some days, exhausting. But here's what changed. Daniel no longer hated his reflection, because even when results were small, his effort was honest. 2 years later, his life still wasn't perfect, but it was his. And that made all the difference.